What's up mga KUGMO? So thank you so much for your continued subscription, and this is gonna be a brand new episode of SERYE. So ito po yung pangalawang episode natin, and this is actually gonna be an actual experience that I've had when I was a clinical instructor before. And I will have to maintain confidentiality of information on what school did it happen and who the student was. And of course, that will actually gonna be discussed in this channel. So, in this episode. So, our episode today is focused more on my second experience that I will not be able to forget, especially when I was a clinical instructor. And that was actually on administering a medication in a wrong route. So, that was actually an experience that I've had before when I was a clinical instructor handling students in the clinical area. So, but before that, of course, it will also be very important for us to have a short introduction of this channel. Okay, see you in a while. What's up once again mga KUGMO? So, this is the brand new episode of our SERYE. And as what I promised earlier, we'll talk about administering medication in a wrong route. So, this happened a few years ago. This happened in an actual clinical area of a hospital. And this experience was actually, again, an experience under level 4 students. So, level 4 po yung in-handle ko. So, we are about to administer a medication to a patient, and of course I forgot the name of the medication, but as far as I can remember, that was an antacid, and the medication is actually in a form of strip, and of course it's as a piece of paper, a piece of sheet of medication. And then of course the students and I have had our drug study before I actually allowed them to give the medication. So the thing that happened is I have had probably inform the student about giving the medication in a proper way of administering it. Okay, so since this is a 4th year student, so a 4th year naman po yun sila, so ang nangyari is they are actually given independence on doing things, especially on administration of medication. So as per information shared to me by the student, this is what happened when they entered the room of a patient. So when they entered the room, so the student is actually confident enough in placing the medication towards the patient. So what he or she did, or what she did, is she placed the medication directly under the patient's mouth. So that's actually a buccal administration. So ilalom sa iyang dila, or no, the sublingual administration. So yun, that's an antacid, that's a strip of medication, that's an antacid. So therefore, what happened is when the student placed the medication diniya sa ilalom sa iyang dila, ang patient tiningan nga, grabe epektibo juga ang tambal, sir, no? Oh, grabe ka epektibo ang tambal nga naman, kay nagbula-bula iyang baba. Grabe, nagbula-bula gina iyang baba. So there were bubbles inside his mouth. So the patient says nga medyo kikiit-kiit gid ang akong dila, sir, kikiit-kiit gid ang sa akong dila. So man epektibo jud kay sa tanan ng tambal, sir. Grabe ang bulok-bula sa iyang baba. Grabe nagpasin mo ra gid siya nahiluan ba nga kabula-bula ang baba. So that was the information shared to me by my student, katong isa ka estudyante nga kauban niya. So of course, the student is actually confident also that she's doing his best in giving the administration of the medication. So mo to siya, I did not actually ask for anything, especially on that incident, because I didn't know. I was actually blind about what happened on that day. So, the following day, since wala naman ni duty, kaya human naman akong duty, so nahitabo to is, the staff nurse is the one giving the medication towards the patient. So, yung nurse na po yung nagbibigay ng medication sa pasyente. So, nangyari is, the nurse or the staff nurse is asking a glass of water. So mato nga the staff nurse actually gina niya pasyente nga, sir, can I have a glass of water, sir? Ana pa ang pasyente nga, ngano day nurse, so day na nimo. So mato nga ay ako itunaw ang kaning tambal ya sa imo ang baso sa tubig. giigdan man na niya ang nurse nga. Kabugo ni mo nurse, uy, may patong estudyante kagahapon kay bright kay sa nga tanan. Mawala ka epektibo ana nga tambal kay imo man gitunaw sa tubig. So may patong estudyante kagahapon kay bright kay sa nga tanan. Iya ra gibutang dinhi asa ilalom sa akong dila ang tambal kay para daw dali ra mo absorb. So mo to nga ang estudyante ang nurse na shock siya. Ha? Dili man sir, kaya dapat tunahon man ni siya og tubig kay para mainom dahil nimo siya. So mo to nga nag-goal ang staff nurse. Kaya naman because the student assigned to that patient has mistakenly administered the medication on the wrong route. So supposed to be the proper way of administering, and that's the time that I knew na masayop dahil estudyante. It's because ang staff nurse, ipatawag ko, I was actually called and then I was actually asked to defend my side because I don't know, I also don't know what happened because I was not there inside the patient's room when it happened. So nahitabo is ipatawag ko and then of course I was asked to explain, but of course I cannot explain totally because I don't know what happened. So what I did is I let my student make an IR. So pinagawa po siya ng incident report and what happened and why it happened. So moto siya ang nahitabo. So moto siya nga she relayed already, he relayed the information to me on what happened during that activity. So moto nga Sayop siya hatag. She was actually expecting na it's okay for the medication to be given sublingually or buccally. So moto nga I also made my own incident report. It's because I need to defend myself also, especially that I also have some minor lapses then, especially when I wasn't able to be at the back of my student when the student is giving the medication. But the fact that he is already a level 4 student, so I actually expected too much from him, especially when administering medication, because I believe that he knows a lot already, especially on drug administration. Okay, so my realizations about those things that happen, especially on this episode, is the first thing is we have to make sure that the student, the first thing that we need to do, especially if you're a clinical instructor, is you have to make sure that the student actually understand everything about the medication, especially during your drug study. It's because it will be very important for you to make sure that the student knows the route of administration, especially on the proper way of giving the medication, because there is a possibility that it might actually create there might actually gonna be creation of possible negligence on my part as a clinical instructor, or your part as a clinical instructor, and also to the students. So of course the first realization is there has to be proper drug study. Then the second one is there has to be proper supervision. So even if they're already level 4, but we have to make sure that we are not going to be too confident with their capacity in performing such tasks, because there's a possibility that they might actually going to commit mistake, especially on the things that is done with regards to that matter on drug administration. So second realization is of course proper supervision. And at the same time, the third realization that I have, especially on that incident, especially on giving a wrong medication, is it has to be that you have to be accountable on what happened with the drug administration. So since we have to be responsible, we have to be accountable, and we have to be liable on the things that happen towards the administration of the medication. So it will be very important for us to make sure that we need to answer whatever queries regarding the administration of the medication, since this is going to be the best way for us to do, especially on our role as a clinical instructor towards our student. We have to make sure also that we will be accountable of whatever the actions of our students, since we are the one bringing them towards the clinical area. So we're the one bringing them towards the duty. So therefore, it will be very important for us to be accountable with whatever actions we have, especially with the actions of our student. Okay? And at the same time, it will also be very important for us to make sure that we will be defending also ourselves, especially when we have committed some lapses or mistakes during our duty. So just remember my 3 realizations about this episode on SERYE episode number 2 is, of course, the first one is proper drug study, the second one is proper supervision, and at the same time, the fourth one is be accountable of your actions. Okay? So thank you so much for watching this episode of my SERYE, and I hope that we'll see each other in our next episode of SERYE, especially on the experiences that I've had, especially when I was a lay instructor before. Okay? So please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Please click the subscribe button, and at the same time, please click also the notification bell for you to be updated on the updates, or especially on the new videos that will be posted in this channel. And of course, I hope that you will have that you enjoy watching this video. So again, please subscribe and hit the notification button on this channel for us to see each other once again in our succeeding videos. Bye for now. See you in next videos. Bye! What's up mga KUGMO? So, thank you so much for your continued patronage and subscribing to my channel, and I hope that you will continue watching my videos there. So, anyway, this is the merchandise that I have in this channel. So, this is my shirt, merchandise shirt. The front part is Nurse Kwang Gold, and then the back part is the name of the channel, Brainblades TV, with my name. So, I hope you are going to continue subscribing this channel. This is just very affordable. You can contact me in my contact details available in this channel. You can also contact me in my page in Facebook, and also in Instagram, and also in Twitter. So I hope you have to get a copy of this one. So thank you so much once again, and I hope that we'll be having a copy of this. The color available is black and white only, and of course the shirt that is actually used here is active dry, or the dry fit one. So thank you so much for your continued patronage. I hope you're going to see each other very soon. Bye bye.